Roof Max of Hickory, affordable roof rejuvenation. Visit MakeMyRoofLast.com.
Good evening and welcome. This is the WHKY News for Thursday, September 12th. I'm Ralph Mangum. The WHKY News is on over-the-air television every weekday on channel 14.2, or you can find us online at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. In today's top stories, 42-year-old Aaron Doyle Merching, a former teacher and church youth leader in Burke County, will spend at least 31 years in prison after he pleaded guilty Tuesday to child sex crimes. Merching pleaded guilty to 3 counts of statutory sex offense with a child, 1 count of statutory sex offense with a 13 to 15-year-old, and 5 counts of indecent liberties with a minor. He was sentenced to spend 31 to 46 years in prison. In 2023, the Burke County Sheriff's Office investigated a cyber tip from the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. Following the investigation, the initial warrants were issued against Merching for 3 counts of sexual exploitation of a child. Merching was arrested last August. Merching previously worked as a teacher at New Dimensions Charter School and as a youth leader at Thrive Church. A jail employee has been fired and charged with a felony for allegedly giving a person who was incarcerated a device inmates are not allowed to possess. WHKY's Rob Eastwood has that story.
2 suspects were charged in this case, a detention officer and an inmate. According to police, the 2 individuals had a relationship. The detention officer reportedly gave the inmate a cell phone. Both suspects were charged and the detention officer was terminated. 30-year-old Jocelyn Marie Santiago of Dick Wilson Drive in Denver, North Carolina, and 28-year-old Christopher Roy Bell of Iron Station were arrested by Lincoln County Sheriff's officers. Santiago is charged with felony furnishing a controlled substance to an inmate, with that substance being a cell phone. Bell is charged with possession of a mobile device in a detention facility. On September 6th of this year, Lincoln County Sheriff's Office detention officers discovered that an inmate, Christopher Roy Bell, had possession of a mobile phone which he concealed inside his jail cell. While investigating the incident, detectives learned that a detention officer, Jocelyn Marie Santiago, provided the device to the inmate. A search of the device revealed that the 2 individuals had been in communication and developed a personal relationship. Both individuals were interviewed and admitted to their involvement. A Lincoln County Sheriff's detective charged Santiago with the felony count. She was also terminated from her employment with the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. Bond for Santiago was set at $2,500. A district court date is October 2nd. Bond for Bell was set at $25,000. He had previously been arrested on a fugitive warrant. No court date was listed for Bell on this charge. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. Tomorrow, a private contractor will close a segment of 15th Avenue Northeast from Springs Road Northeast to 21st Street Northeast for tree removal. The work will begin at 6:30 a.m. and should be complete by noon. Detour routes will be established and clearly marked. Motorists should use extreme caution when traveling through or near the area. In the event of inclement weather, the work and the related closure will be rescheduled for Monday, September 23rd. September is Preparedness Month in North Carolina, and Alexander County emergency management officials are encouraging residents and businesses to be prepared for any disaster by reviewing their emergency plans and updating their emergency supply kits. The county encourages residents, schools, and business owners to make an emergency plan and practice it routinely with other household members, staff, or employees. The plan should include details about where to meet and how to get in touch with one another, evacuation plans, what to do with pets, and how to notify employees after an emergency. A list of basic items that should be in an emergency kit is posted at WHKY.com. In today's crime report, the Iredell Sheriff is asking for help in finding a larceny suspect. 2 Caldwell County residents have been charged with operating illegal gaming machines. Rob has the details on a couple of Caldwell meth trafficking arrests, and then I have a few more for you. In local sports, Jason Savage has volleyball and soccer, plus some women's tennis news from Appalachian State. In Community Focus, I had the chance this morning to meet the new director of bands at Lenore Rhine. Be sure to stick around for that. Mid-70s and partly cloudy today. We'll stay in the 70s tomorrow and through the weekend with a 50-50 chance of rain tomorrow, a 35% chance Saturday, and a 40% chance Sunday. Next week, look for highs to stay in the 70s and lows to remain in the 60s with a pretty decent chance of rain every day. You can always find the latest forecast at WHKY.com. I'm Ralph Mangum. You are watching the WHKY News.